welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Salt Lake Bees and the El Paso Chihuahuas. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ryan Weathers gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Striding in is Luis Aviles. He will lead this one off today. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Count 1 and 2.
A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Heading out towards shallow right. Number 9 is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting second.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
At the plate, number 8, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. The pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
That's a ball.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
1 and 2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He grounds it sharply to third. He's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Chris Rodriguez, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Now at the plate here is Tucupita Marcano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And there's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting second,
The batter will be C.J. Abrams. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Now here's the pitch. In there for strike 1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. Coming in is Lagares, and that will end up a foul ball. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. C.J. Abrams becomes out number 2 this inning.
Jorge Mateo.
In now, Jorge Mateo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. The 1-0.
2-0.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Great call that time as they caught him thinking fastball. It's 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
2 out, nobody on. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. And stepping in, Taylor Ward. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First offering on its way.
0-1.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. Fouled away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Mateo has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6, the center fielder, number 44, Scott Shetler.
So the next to bat will be Scott Shetler. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. At the plate now is Brian O'Grady.
Leading up for the Chihuahuas, the left fielder, Brian.
First pitch on its way. High and deep to center field. Center fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Adios, pelota. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Second home run early in the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
The plate now, Kyle Overstreet. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Down the first baseline. Scooped up on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every two is turned.
Next up is Luis Camposano as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Camposano, a 22-year-old, he was taken in the second round back in 2017.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
1-1, here it is.
2-1.
Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box now, number 9, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
2-1 now. Still only one out in the inning. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who likes to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Line drive to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Standing in now, Jorge Ona. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit on the ground out to short. Over to first, and that retires the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We played 2 full. El Paso's out on top, 2-0. Now at the plate, Matt Theis. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8, the catcher, Drew Butera.
Next up is Drew Butera. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Too low, 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ona is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 9, the left fielder, Juan Lagares.
Here's Juan Lagares. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Here's a breaking ball too low, 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So next to bat will be Luis Aviles. Flew out last time up.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
1 ball, no strikes the count. A ball and a strike. Lagares, the runner at first with 2 gone. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over. Runner back safely. 2 out with the man at first. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Now into the box, Nick Tanalou. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The designated hitter, Chihuahua, Marcano.
Striding forward now is the DH. Tucupita Marcano struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Gets him looking, strike 3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Stepping in now, C.J. Abrams, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
That's out.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Jorge Mateo would be next. Here it comes, the 3-0 is taken, strike 1.
got 3 and 2.
A big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Another payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. The Chihuahuas lead it 2-0. So now to the plate, number 8. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Salt Lake, the second baseman, number 8.
First delivery to him. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, outside.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. In comes the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 3.
Next to hit, Taylor Ward comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. 2 out, nobody on.
Ball.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Now
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
At the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 2 out here and a runner at second. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in at the plate next will be Jorge Mateo.
The second baseman, Jorge.
First pitch of the AB on its way, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. And he lays off for ball one. The 1-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Trying to send him packing for the second time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next, it'll be Brian O'Grady, and he blasted a homer in his first at-bat.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Ball 2 now.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Pitch on the way. Outside. 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-0 pitch.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
One out, nobody on. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Next, it'll be Kyle Overstreet. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in.
Runner!
There goes the runner. Pitch inside the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Scott Shetler.
The center fielder, number 44, Scott Shetler.
First pitch of the AB now. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So now into the box is Matt Theis, grounded out in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch.
Hey!
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
In now Drew Butera. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now the 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fouled away. Now the 2-1. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
And now here is Juan Lagares. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Butera, base runner at first with 1 out. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
1-1 home. He's taken high above the zone.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Runner at first here, one man out. Seared down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Grady is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Luis Aviles Jr.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Luis Aviles. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1-1 the count. A runner on first with 2 away. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Into the box, number 8. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And it's fouled away. Hey. 1-2 now.
No, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. El Paso's out on top, 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Luis Camposano.
Luis.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The 0-1.
1-1.
And it's 1-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Lifted in the air out to left field. Under it, Lagares, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 9.
Next to dig in, number 9. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
1-0 the count. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score.
Ball 2.
And that'll miss up and in, ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
Here now the 2-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
Now batting, center fielder, Jorge Ona.
Now to bat, Jorge Ona. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way.
Count
And he
1-0.
takes ball 1. Now the 1-0. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Still 1-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Here's another 1-2.
Ball upstairs.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Number 8 is there, and he makes the play to end the inning. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we come back. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Chihuahuas lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Dexter Fowler, and they could use a spark from him here.
Dexter Fowler.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. To 1-2 now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Nope,
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball.
Now
so
batting.
I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
To the plate now, Taylor Ward. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kurt Suzuki.
Next will be the designated hitter, Kurt Suzuki. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. And the pitch.
No, that's low.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Not
2-0.
close. It's 2-0. This is line to left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. El Paso's out on top, 2-1. Dylan Peters is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 52, Dylan.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Nick Tanalou.
Leading up for El Paso, the 3rd baseman,
First pitch on the way.
Tanalou.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
The pitch.
Ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Into the windup and the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Shetler is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tucupita Marcano.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tucupita Marcano. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
So now to the plate, C.J. Abrams, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Heading out towards shallow right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
Second baseman, Jorge.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And digging in at the plate next will be Jorge Mateo. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch in the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Off-speed pitch just missed inside.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
3-2, full count. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Brian O'Grady will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. We flash you back and take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the first pitch. There's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. One and one. Here it is. In there, 1-2 now.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
The 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Nick Ramirez will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
47, Nick Ramirez.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Scott Shetler.
Scott Shetler.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo home run for Scott Shetler. 2nd home run early in the year as we are all knotted up at 2.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Now back the first base.
At the plate, Matt Seitz. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here it comes to 3-0.
Hey! 3 balls, 1 strike. Hey! 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Butera.
Into the box, Drew Butera. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Count remains at 0-2. Fouled away. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Standing in now, Juan Lagares, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate now, Luis Aviles.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 is a ball down and away. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back safely. Now the 2-1. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And it's fouled away. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Ready now is number 8. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lagares over at second. Aviles at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit down the third baseline. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired.
Please join for the traditional 7th
But some late inning heroics here as this home run makes us even again. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Now at the plate is Kyle Overstreet. No hits to this point.
The Chihuahuas, the first baseman, Kyle.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
Ran the circle change in on him. A ball and no strikes. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Called strike 2.
2-2 now.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, catcher, Luis Camposano.
So next to hit is Luis Camposano. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch on the way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, number 9.
Stepping in once again is number 9. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now the first pitch.
Hey.
windup and the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 2-2. Trey Wingener has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58. Leading off for Salt Lake, the right fielder.
Stepping in now, Dexter Fowler. Little dribbler up the first baseline. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 2-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly 1 away.
Now batting, number 3.
Digging in will be Taylor Ward. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Set and the pitch as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. One out, nobody on. That's by him for strike 1. Fouled off. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Just got a piece to the right side. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Jorge Ona. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2 pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next, here is Nick Tanalou. He flew out in his last debut. First offering. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Theis moving to his left. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tucapita Marcano.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tucapita Marcano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 2-2. Here's Johnson. He'll be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Number 36, Pierce Johnson.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the outfielder, Scott Shetler.
Scott Shetler.
First pitch on the way. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Scott Shetler becomes the first out in the 9th inning. To the plate now, Matt Theis, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he fouls this one off. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Camposano gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Theis is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting.
And now, Drew Butera hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is to jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. And we are tied 2-2. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And batting next, the speedy middle infielder, C.J. Abrams.
That's shortstop.
Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey!
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there.
Number
Got it
3.
to bend a lot, and by the time
Second
it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Jorge Mateo. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
The left fielder, number 24, Ryan O'Grady.
Stepping up is Brian O'Grady. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper.
Nope.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Two out, nobody on. Now it's 2-0.
No strike.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 8 is calling for it. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. We are into extra innings. Digging in is the outfielder, Juan Lagares. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
The 0-1. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting, Luis Aviles Jr.
Big at bat now, and here is Luis Aviles, and a chance they walk in here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Two balls, 2 strikes.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now the 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Overstreet is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 8.
Now to the plate, number 8. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Three and one. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. A chance to win it now as we head to the bottom of the 10th, still tied. Now to the plate, here is Kyle Overstreet, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him.
Overstreet.
Here's the first pitch. And a curveball in for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 0-1.
1-1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
The 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. They will come into the infield, and the winning run will stop 90 feet away from home with nobody out.
Matty, it's hard to say right here. I gotta believe they dove into the scouting reports on every outfield arm. He did not take an aggressive pass coming around third base bag right there. So I just think the third base coach had to hold him.
Junior Guerra comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. Into the box, Luis Camposano, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. And he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. The 1-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. Now a swinging bunt. Rolls foul for strike one.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? A tag for one. The tag, and he is out.
Doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season, but right there, you talk about having awareness, taking advantage of a team that's maybe sleepwalking a little bit on the base pass. Unbelievable job to get 2 outs for the price of 1 in that situation.
So now to the plate, number 9. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's got a chance to win it here, but with a couple of bases open, they might think about working around him. The 1-0. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. The set and the 1-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Two pitches fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering, and he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. 10 innings in the books, on to the 11th, still tied. Taylor Williams takes the mound to start the 11th inning. '11th inning set to get underway, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Dexter Fowler. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. The 0-1.
1-1.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
Well,
that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. Ready with another two-strike offering. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Now a long throw home. He's safe at the plate. They've broken through to take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
In now, Taylor Ward, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
Abrams over to his right, makes the play, one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kurt Suzuki.
Digging in next, Kurt Suzuki. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run home run off the bat of Kurt Suzuki. First home run of the campaign for him, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
I'm pretty sure he was too focused on the man at first, worried about the steal, and just made a mistake with that pitch. It's all well and good to control the running game, but you have to make sure it doesn't distract from your main job, getting the guy at the plate with the bat in his hands.
Matt Strom will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 55, Matt Strom. The center fielder.
And that brings up Scott Shetler, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman.
Next to stand in is Matt Theis. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. So now here is Jorge Ona, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Now here's the first offering. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
1-0 count. Here it is. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Lays off the split finger that time. 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Stepping in next, Nick Tanalou popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 home.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Standing in now, Tucupita Marcano rolled slowly down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. First and second now, 1 man out. This is lifted out to left. Lagares is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And into bat next is C.J. Abrams. As a look, now the pitch. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and they have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
5-2 the final today. Junior Guerra claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Bees, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the home team, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.